Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberts, the Daily Trader. It is January 17th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So, look at this. So Tesla is up $9.09, 7.43%. This means nothing. The fact that Tesla is up $9, it has been up $9 in the past within a downtrend, and the trend continued. Now, what is different is that we are outside of the downward trend, and we are a move up, and on top of that, outside of this downtrend, and on top of that, we broke a horizontal resistance, which we call a congestion zone. And we had a limit of 125.43. And if Tesla would break 125.43, we were de-risking yet another way. So we closed at 131.49. Post-market, we are up by 68 cents at 132.17. So we are de-risking. Instead of just buying because the price is low, we are buying when the stock starts to move back up again, which is completely different. Because you could have bought Tesla at $200 at 205 right here. Oh, Tesla is at 205. This is so low, I should buy. Oh, Tesla is at 178. This is so low, I should buy. Oh, Tesla is at 157. This is so low, I should buy. This is not the way to think. This is not the way to think. This is not the way to do it, in my opinion. While we are in a downward trend, we should never buy because most of the time it's going to continue lower. And indeed, it has been going down since September of 2022. It has been going down. So never buy a stock when it goes down. Never buy a stock when it goes down. Because you want to buy low and sell high, not buy high and wait for years for it to go higher. So right now, we broke 125.43 today. Look at how perfect this is. Look at how perfectly, almost perfectly, the candle is sitting on 125.43, which was a resistance that we wanted to break, and we did break. So this is great news in itself, and I'm repeating myself, but we are de-risking this stock like crazy. So let's go look at the 1 hour chart just for fun. So look at this move, boom, gap up first hour of the day, and then we stabilize a little bit, and then we continued higher and higher. This is great. Let me just go back on the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, we got stochastic over 60 on January 5th. We got stochastic over 60. And then the stock moved up and we were higher. So we lost stochastic over 60, but when we lose stochastic over 60, but we hold support, we should not sell. And then the stock just continues. So from a 1 hour chart, the buy could have been when we got stochastic over 60 with more risk. When we got stochastic over 60 and break of the resistance at 113.94. But then we had a gap up, so the profit was gone because of the gap, and the stock just went sideways, and now we are continuing. The Tesla gaps up makes it more complex to make money because this is stealing our profit. If it had not gapped up and if it had just climbed like this, we could have bought right here at 114 with less risk because it had broken 113.94 and then had some profit on paper while we were doing this congestion zone right here, instead of getting in right here and then suffering through a congestion zone that would make us break even or be at a loss on paper before this. So nothing's perfect in this world, but I think that this information can help you. Let me go back to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, we have been de-risking Tesla, and you can buy at any point you feel the risk is sustainable for you. So this is why I don't tell you when to buy and when to sell, because financial risk is such a personal thing that I don't want to get in there and meddle with your financial situation. So I'm here to tell you, when we are de-risking getting into Tesla, this is my job. And I make my own decisions when to buy and when to sell. I sometimes tell you in advance, sometimes tell you afterwards, but my goal is just to educate you in thinking about investing or trading. So anyway, so we broke 125.43, so that's another de-risking aspect. After the break of downward resistance, now we have a break of horizontal resistance. This is great. So Tesla is now into this bullish channel. We can now start drawing this bullish channel. And because what we had on Friday in terms of a candle within a very tiny congestion zone, we did not know if it was a low yet, because it was on this line right here. But the fact that we have this candle higher today, then we can identify this as a low, this one as a low also. So now we have our diagonal support line, then we can copy it with the same slope and have this diagonal resistance line. This is the trend that has now officially started with this break of 125.43. We have yet to get stochastic over 60, so there is a small element of risk that is still there. It's rare to have a perfect trade, you know, that the first candle of a break of a horizontal resistance coincides with stochastic over 60 right on that candle. And sometimes stars are super aligned and we have stochastic over 60 before the break of horizontal resistance. This is the perfect case. When it happens, this is the perfect case, but here we don't have that. Every trade is a little bit different, but I think that this is looking pretty good. We have stochastic at 60. If Tesla continues a little bit like this, and of course if we get great earnings and if the interpretations of the earnings are good, then we should be continuing and we should get stochastic over 60. And at some point we should get a pullback, and we are going to check if we are going to stay above support for that pullback for Tesla to continue going further. Let's look at the rest of our indicators. We have RSI at 46. We like it to be at 50, so this is very close to it. We have the MACD crossover we have had for several days, and the MI, it's going to take a long time to get that one. So great day for Tesla. Stay tuned so that we can take a look at the VIX and the indices to see if they also had the same reaction, or if the move for Tesla is really a Tesla move and not a stock market move. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.